Act 1 of Pelléas and Mélisande by Maurice Maeterlinck, translated by Henry Grafton Chapman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Dramatis Personae.
Arkel, King of Allemonde, read by Beeswaxcandle.
Geneviève, mother of Pelleas and Golaud, read by Claudia CaldiPelleas.
Pelléas, grandson of Arkel, read by
KurtGolaud, grandson of Arkel, read by GiordanoMelisande,
read by Sonia.
Little Yniold, Golaud's son by his first wife, read by
InkellShepherd, read by redrun.
A Physician, read by David Purdy.
Stage Directions, read by Alan Mapstone. Act 1, Scene 1, A Forest. As the curtain rises, Mélisande is discovered sitting at the edge of a well. Enter Golaud.
Am I never, then, to leave this forest again? Heaven knows how far this beast has led me on. Yet I thought, to be sure, 'twas wounded to the death. Even here are traces of blood. But now at last it is gone from my view. I think I myself must have lost my way, and my hounds will never find me now. So my steps I now must retrace. I hear a sob. Oh, what have we there beside the well? Can it be 'tis a maiden who weeps beside the well? She does not hear me yet, nor can I yet see her face.
He approaches Mélisande and touches her shoulder.
Why do you weep?
Mélisande trembles, starts, and is about to run away.
Be not afraid. You have no reason to fear me. Tell me, what has made you cry all alone here?
No, touch me not. No, touch me not.
Be not afraid. I will do you no harm. Oh, you are so fair.
No, touch me not, or I shall throw me in.
There, I'll not touch you. For see, I will stay where I am, by this tree here. Be not afraid. Has anyone done you a wrong?
Oh, yes.
She sobs deeply.
Who is it that has done you a wrong?
All.
And what wrong have they done?
No, I will not tell you. No, I cannot tell you.
Come, you must not weep like this. Whence do you come?
Oh, I ran away.
Ah, but tell me whence it was you fled.
And I am lost here. Oh, here I am lost. I do not belong here. 'Tis not where I was born.
Whence do you come? Where were you born?
Far from here. Far.
What is it shines so bright in yonder well?
Oh, where? It is the crown that he gave to me. 'Twas there it fell as I wept.
Crown that he gave you? And who was it then, may I ask, gave you a crown, pray? I'll see if it can't be recovered.
No, I want it not. I had much rather die. Yes, die at this moment.
Yet I very easily could draw it up. It is not very deep here.
Leave it alone, and if you take it out, I shall throw myself down there.
Nay, I shall leave it alone. 'Twere easy enough to regain it, nevertheless. It looks like a fine one. Was it long ago that you fled away?
Yes, yes. But who are you?
Golaud, Prince Golaud am I, and of Arkel, old king of Allemonde. I'm the grandson.
Oh, why, your hair has begun to turn grey.
Ha, just a bit. Right here, by the temples.
And your beard as well. But why do you stare at me so?
I was looking at your eyes. And do you never close your eyes?
Yes, yes. Why, I close them at night.
Why have you such a startled air about you?
A giant is what you are.
I am a man just like any other.
Then what is it that brings you here?
I cannot tell myself. I was hunting in the wood, and I was following a boar, and so I went out of my way. You're very young, I fancy. How old may you be?
I begin to feel so cold.
What say you to coming with me?
No, no, I shall stay here.
You cannot remain here all alone in the forest. You cannot remain here by yourself all the night long. Come, let me hear your name.
Mélisande.
You cannot remain here all alone, Melisande. You must come with me.
I shall stay here.
You'll be afraid, all alone here. There is no telling what may be about, the whole night long. All alone here.
With great tenderness.
I cannot permit it, Melisande. So come, give me your hand.
No, no, touch me not.
Do not cry out. I'll not touch you any more. But I pray you to come. The night will be so dark and so chilly. I beg you to come.
Where will you go?
How can I tell? For I, too, am astray.
They go out. Scene 2. A room in the castle. Arkel and Geneviève.
It is thus that he writes to his brother Pelléas. One eve it was I found her in tears by the side of a fountain, deep in the woods, where I too was astray. I know neither her age, nor who she is, nor where she belongs, and I do not dare to ask her yet. But some great sorrow, no doubt, has of late been upon her, for if one does but ask her what it was took place, of a sudden she will weep just like a child, with a sobbing so sad and so deep one takes fright. It is now, as you know, 6 months since I made her my wife, yet I know nothing more than I knew the day that I found her. And now, meanwhile, my dear Pelléas, whom I love more than a brother, though, to be sure, we are not sons of the same father, have all in readiness for my return. I know that my mother will only too gladly forgive Arkel, though, I fear, in spite of his kind-heartedness. But if, nevertheless, he shall consent to receive her as though she were his daughter, then, on the 3rd day after getting this letter, have lighted a lamp in the top of the tower that looks over the sea. I shall see it shine from my vessel in the harbour. If not, I shall go on, and shall never return. What do you say?
I have naught to say. All this may perhaps strike us strangely. That will be because we never see but the underside of fate, aye, and that too of our own fate. He had followed my advice all his life till today. I too believed for his good it was I sent him to ask the hand of the Princess Ursula. He could not live on all alone. Indeed, since the death of his wife, it's made him sad to live alone. His marriage, too, had brought to a close many a tedious war, many feuds of long standing, and yet he would not have it so. As he wishes, so let it be. Never as yet have I set me against what fate has determined. He knows better than I what's to come. It may be there never occurs any event that is useless.
He always was so prudent and wise, so steady and so thoughtful, and since the death of his wife he's lived for naught else than for his son, his little Yniold. He's forgotten it all. What shall we do?
Enter Pelléas.
Who has come in the room?
'Tis Pelléas. He's been in tears.
Is it thou, Pelleas? Come thou nearer me. I'd see thee here where it is lighter.
Grandsire, I received at the same time as the letter from my brother another letter. 'Tis a letter come from Marcellus, my friend. He's going to die, and he has called me. He says that he can tell the very day on which his death will come. And he says I can be there before death shall reach him if I will, but I have no time to lose to do this.
It would be well to wait a little, nevertheless, for we do not know as yet how thy brother's return may affect us. And what's more, does not thine ailing father keep his chamber above, sicker too, it may be, than even thy friend? Dost thou need to choose between thy father and friend?
He goes out.
See that the light is put up before dark, Pelléas.
They go out separately. Scene 3. Before the castle. Enter Genevieve and Mélisande.
In the gardens here it is dark, and how many trees! All round the castle, what forests there are!
Yes, I was very much surprised when I came here myself at first. They astonish everyone who sees them. There are places, they say, so thick the sun can never be seen, but soon one grows accustomed. It is a long time, a very long time. Yes, it is nearly 40 years that I have lived here. Now look there around on that side, and you will get the light from the sea.
I think I hear a noise down below.
Yes, it is someone coming up here. Ah, it is Pelléas. I think he has grown very tired at having waited for you such a while.
But he has not yet seen us.
I think he's seen us here, but does not know what he should do. Pelléas, Pelléas, is it thou?
Yes, I came round to the side on the sea.
So have we. We came here for the light, and here 'tis lighter than it is elsewhere. Yet even so the sea is gloomy.
I believe that we shall have a storm tonight. Have we not had one every night for several days? But still the sea is very quiet as yet. One now could set sail without a thought, never again to return.
Something sailing from the port.
And look, it must be a good-sized vessel, for her lights are very lofty. We shall see her now anon, when she comes to sail into yonder strip of light.
I'm not sure we'll be able to see. There is still a mist that is hanging over the sea.
I should say that the mist was slowly lifting up.
Yes, for now I can see yonder a little wee light that I could not before.
'Tis a beacon. There are others also, but for the mist we cannot see them.
See, the ship's come into the light now. She's already well out.
She's off, with all sails drawing.
It is the ship in which they brought me here. Her sails are very large ones. It is by her sails that I know her.
'Twill be rough upon the water tonight.
Why set sail a night such as this? She is almost out of sight. It may be that she will be shipwrecked.
It grows dark very quickly.
A pause.
It is time we went in. Pelléas, show thou the way to Mélisande. I must a moment go to look after little Yniold.
She goes out.
Nothing's to be seen on the sea.
I see some other lights.
They are the other beacons. Do you hear the sea now? 'Tis the wind that is rising. We'll go down by this path. Will you not let me have your hand?
But look, you see I have both my hands full of flowers.
I will hold you up by the arm, for the path is very steep, and 'tis growing quite dark now. At morn, perhaps, I must go.
Oh, but why must you go?
They go out. End of Act 1. Act 2 of Pelléas and Mélisande by Maurice Maeterlinck. Translated by Henry Grafton Chapman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 2, Scene 1, A Well in the Park. Enter Pelléas and Mélisande.
Do you then not know where it is I have brought you? Often I come out here to sit about noon, when the gardens have become too warm. Oh, 'tis stifling today, even under the trees here.
Oh, what clear water!
Yes, and always colder than ice. An ancient well it is that's been abandoned. And they say this was once a well that had miraculous powers. It could heal the eyes of the sightless. And still to this day 'tis called by some the blind men's well.
Does it cure no more the eyes of the blind?
Nay, now that the king himself is almost a blind man, they come no more.
Oh, how lonely it is! There's not a sound.
There is always here in this place a wonderful silence. One can hear the water sleep. Should you like to sit down beside this basin of marble? There's a linden tree here, through which the sun never can shine.
I'm going to lie down on the marble to see the bottom of the well.
It has never been seen, and very likely it is as deep as the sea.
If something bright was shining below, perhaps one then could see it.
See you do not lean too far.
I am trying to reach.
Then be careful not to slip. I'm going to take hold of your hand.
No, no, I should like to dip in both my hands. It seems to me my hands are not very well today.
Do be careful. Oh, be careful, Mélisande. Mélisande! Ah, now your hair is falling.
Mélisande sitting up.
It is no use. I am not able to reach it.
But your hair dipped into the well.
Yes, 'tis longer far than my arms. 'Tis longer even than I.
A pause.
Was it not beside a fountain, too, he found you that day?
Yes.
And what did he say?
Not. I do not remember now.
Did he come quite close to you?
Yes. He wished to kiss me too.
You did not want him to?
No.
Tell me, what made you refuse?
Oh, I saw something passing by, there in the well.
Oh, be careful, be careful. You're going to fall. What is that in your hand?
It is the ring he gave to me.
Do not toss it about in that way, above such deep water.
You see my hands don't shake.
How it shines in the sun. Ah, do not throw it so high in the air.
Oh!
It's fallen in?
It has dropped in the well.
Tell me where, tell me where.
I do not see where 'tis sinking.
I think I see it shine.
The ring?
Yes, yes, down there.
Oh, 'tis such a long way down. No, 'tis not the ring. 'Tis not my ring. The ring is lost. 'Tis lost. Naught but a circle of water remains. What shall we do about it now?
There's no need of being so distressed over a ring. It is naught. Perhaps the ring will be recovered. If not, no doubt we can find you another.
No, we'll never find the ring again. nor will any other ever be found. I thought I had it in my hands, nevertheless. I had already closed my hands, and yet it fell in spite of all. I threw it up too high in the rays of the sun.
Now come, we will come back another day. Come, come, we must go. They'll soon be coming out to find us. 'Twas striking 12 at the moment the ring disappeared.
What were it best to tell Golaud if he asks where it is?
Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth.
They go out. Scene 2. A room in the castle. Golaud is seen lying on his bed. Mélisande is at his bedside.
Ha ha! All goes well. 'Tis nothing, after all. But what I cannot explain is the way it all took place. I was hunting quietly within the woods. Suddenly my horse was off, like a flash, for no cause. Can it be that he saw something strange and unwonted? I had just been counting the dozen strokes of 12 o'clock, when on the last stroke, of a sudden, he took fright, and ran, like a blind fool, straight into a tree trunk. I cannot tell what took place after that. No doubt I fell. The horse, I take it, fell upon me. But it seemed just as though the woods themselves lay on my body. I felt sure that my heart had been torn in two. But my heart is not injured, and no harm, it seems, was done.
Will you not drink some of this?
Thanks, no, I'm not athirst.
Shall I change the pillow for you? For there is a little drop of blood upon this one.
No, 'tis not worth the trouble.
Are you quite sure? Have you not still much pain?
No, no, I've had many others. I'm made for iron and blood.
Now shut your eyes and try to go to sleep, for I shall stay with you throughout the night.
No, no, I will not have you weary yourself in that way. There's nothing more I need. Now I shall sleep like any child. What is it, Melisande? Why, what's made you weep all at once?
Mélisande bursting into tears.
Because I'm sick in this place.
You say you're sick here? In what way? Tell me how, Melisande.
I do not know. I am sick in this place. I have thought it best to tell you today. My lord, I am not happy in this place.
What has happened to you? Has someone done you wrong? Or did someone give you offense?
No, no, nobody has done me the slightest wrong. No, that is not it.
Is there something that you are concealing? Tell me frankly. Tell me the truth, Melisande. Is it the king? Is it my mother? Is it Pelléas?
No, no, it is not Pelléas. It is no one. Oh, I know you can't understand me, but this is something that's stronger than myself.
Come, come, do not be foolish, Melisande. Tell me how I can help you. You're no longer a child. Is't from me you would like to be free?
Oh, no, that's not it. I should like to go away with you. It is here I can't live any longer. I feel that I shall not live very long.
There must be some reason, nevertheless. People will think you foolish. They will think it is all childish dreams. Let's see, is it Pelléas, perchance? I think he does not often speak to you.
Oh, there are times when he speaks. He dislikes me still, I think. I can see by his eyes. But he will speak when he happens to meet me.
You must not take offense at that, for that has always been his way. He is somewhat peculiar. He will soon change, you will see. He is young still.
And yet it is not that. No, it is not that.
Well then, what? Can you not yet fall in with the life we're leading here? Is it sad for you here? To be sure, the castle is very old, very gloomy. 'Tis very cold and very deep, and the people who live here all are grown old. Even the landscape may seem dreary as well, with the forest all around, all these ancient woods without any sunshine. But one still might enliven all this if one would. We know that joy cannot be had every day. But tell me more about you, no matter what, and whatever you wish shall be done.
Yes, 'tis true. Here one hardly ever sees the sky. Till to-day, indeed, I had never seen it at all.
Can it be this that's caused you to weep, poor little Melisande? Is it nothing but that? You weep that you cannot see the sky? Come, you're surely too old to weep about a thing like that. What's more, is not the summer here? You will see the sky every day, and then another year. Come, let me have your hands. There now, give me both thy little hands.
He takes her hands.
Oh, two such little hands I so easily could crush as they were flowers. Why, where is the ring that I gave unto thee?
The ring?
Yes, the token of our marriage. Come, where is it?
I think that it fell off.
Fell off? Well then, where did it fall? It surely is not lost.
No, I did but drop it. I'm quite sure that I dropped it, but I know where it is.
And where is it?
You know the place, where there's a cave by the sea.
Yes?
You see, it was there. That's where it must have been. Yes, I now remember. This morning when I went down to gather upon the shore some shells for little Yniold, there are some lovely ones there. Then it was the ring slipped off. But the tide was then rising, so I had to go before I was able to find it.
Are you certain it is there?
Yes, of that I'm certain. Yes, I felt it slip off.
You will have to go and fetch it at once then.
Go there now? Now, this moment? And all in the dark?
Go there now, on the spot, even in the dark. I had far rather lose all else that I possess than to discover you'd lost me that ring. You do not know what it is. You do not know from whence it came. The tide tonight will rise very high. The sea will come and get it first. You must make haste.
I am afraid. I do not dare go alone there.
Go. It matters not with whom you go, but you will have to go there this instant. Do you hear? Do not delay. Ask Pelléas if he too will not go with you.
Pelléas? Go with Pelléas. But Pelléas will never go.
Pelléas will do gladly whatever you ask him. I know Pelléas better than you. But go, don't delay. I shall not sleep until the ring's in my possession.
Oh, I am very unhappy. I am very unhappy.
She goes out weeping. Scene 3. Before a grotto. Enter Pelléas and Mélisande. Pelléas speaking with great agitation.
Yes, 'tis the place. We have reached it. It is so dark the entrance to the grotto can scarcely be made out against the night around. No stars are out tonight this side the sky. Let us wait till the moon has broken through that great cloud bank. She will throw her light within the cave, and 'twill then be perfectly safe to go in. There are dangerous places within, and there's a path that's none too wide between two pools of which the bottom has never been found. It never occurred to me we ought to have brought a torch or a lantern, but I fancy the light that's in the sky will be enough. You never have been very far inside this grotto?
No.
Then come in. It were well to know how to describe the place in which you lost the ring, in case he should ask you. 'Tis of great size and great beauty. It is full of very dark blue shadows. When within a tiny little candle is lighted, one would think that the roof was all studded with stars, as though 'twere the sky. Let me hold your hand. You need not tremble so. There is no danger at all. We'll stop just where we are, just as soon as we can't see any longer the light from the sea. Is it the roar of the grotto you are afraid of? Listen, hear you the sea out there behind? Yes, and the sea does not seem happy there tonight. Ah, see, here comes the light.
The moon throws a flood of light into the entrance of the grotto and shows three white-haired paupers sitting side by side and holding one another as they sleep, leaning against a boulder.
Ah!
What is it?
Why, there are...
She peers at the three paupers.
Yes, I also saw them there.
Let us go out. Let us go out.
Those are three old paupers who have fallen asleep. They are having famine now all over the land. Why did they come here to sleep?
Oh, come away. Come, let us go out.
Hush, be careful. Do not speak quite so loudly. We must not wake them up. They still are all sleeping soundly enough. Come out.
Let me go. I had rather walk alone.
We shall come back another day.
They go out. End of Act 2. Act 3 of Pelléas and Mélisande by Maurice Maeterlinck, translated by Henry Grafton Chapman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 3, Scene 1. One of the towers of the castle. A watchman's path passes under one of the windows of the tower. Mélisande at the window combing her unbound hair.
My long, long hair, it reaches to the foot of the tower. My hair is waiting for you down the tower all the way, and waiting all the day, and waiting all the day. Saint Daniel and Saint Michel, Saint Michel and Saint Raphael, I was born of a Sunday at noon.
Pelléas enters by the path.
Hey ho there.
Who is there?
I, and I. What dost thou up at the window, singing so like a bird that comes from afar?
I am arranging my hair for the night.
Is that what I see there on the wall? Why, I thought you had a light there in the window.
I have opened the window. It was too warm in the tower. It is lovely tonight.
There's no end to the stars that are shining. I never saw so many of them before. But the moon is still over the sea. Keep not within the shadow, Mélisande, but bend you down more. Let me look at your hair, all unbound.
Mélisande leans out of the window.
I am very ugly so.
Oh, Mélisande. Oh, you are lovely so. But lean out, so that I'll not be so far away.
This is as near to you as I can come. I'm leaning as far as I can.
And I can come no higher up. Let me touch your hand at least tonight, before I go away. I leave at morn.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, I must. Tomorrow I must go. Let me have your hand. Your hand. Put your little hand on my lips. Now.
I will not let you have my hand if you go.
Give it. Give it. Give it.
Then you promise to stay.
I shall wait. I shall wait.
I can see a rose down there in the darkness.
Where's that? I can see but the limbs of the willow that come o'er the wall.
Far down the garden there, way down in the green shadows.
That is not a rose, though. I will go and see later. But you must give me first your hand. First, give me your hand.
Well, here then, here. Now I cannot lean out any further.
But still I cannot yet reach your hand with my lips.
But I cannot lean out any further. It's all I can do not to fall. Oh, all my hair has fallen down the tower.
While thus leaning out, her hair suddenly streams down and envelops Pelléas.
Oh, what is this? 'Tis your hair. 'Tis your hair falling down on me. All your beautiful tresses, Mélisande, all your beautiful locks have come down from the tower. They are here in my hands, in my mouth, too. I hold them. They are here in my arms. I have put them all round my neck. No more tonight will I open my hands.
Let me go, let me go. If you do not, I shall fall.
No, no, no. Oh, I never have seen any tresses like yours, Mélisande. Look, 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 they come from up so high, and yet they deluge me down around my heart. They have flooded me even down to my knees, and they are soft. They are softer than though they fell from heaven, and I cannot see the heavens any more for your locks. Just see, just see. I can hardly hold them all in both hands. Some of them fall as far as the limbs of the willows. They live and seem to me like birds in my hands, and they love me. They love me more than thou.
Let me go, let me go. If someone were to come.
No, 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 I shall not give you your freedom tonight. I shall keep you my prisoner for tonight. All the night long. All the night long.
Pelléas, Pelléas.
They are bound. They are bound to a branch of the willow. You shall never go free. You shall never go free. Oh, see me. Oh, see me. See how I kiss your hair. I suffer no more in the tangles of your hair. Can you not hear my kisses all along your hair? They go up to you along your hair. Each one up to you must take kisses. You see, my hands are open now. My hands are free. But you never can leave me any more.
Some doves come out of the tower and fly about them in the darkness.
Oh, you've hurt me so. What was that, Pelléas? What is there flying around about?
'Tis only the doves that are coming from the tower. They were frightened at me. They've flown away now.
Oh, but those were my doves, Pelléas. Now let us go, leave me now, else they will never come back.
Why should they not come back again?
They will all be lost out there in the dark. Let me go. Come, you must let me lift my head. I hear the sound of steps. Let me go. 'Tis Golaud. I think it is Golaud. Then he heard us, no doubt.
Stay still. Stay still. Your hair is fast in the branches. It got twisted around them here in the dark. Stay still. Stay still. It is dark.
Golaud enters by the path.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
What children you two are! Melisande, do not lean so far as that out of the window. You will fall out. Are you not aware it is late? It is midnight almost. Stop playing like this out here in the dark. You're children, both of you.
Laughing nervously.
Children both. Children both.
He goes out with Pelleas. Scene 2. The vaults of the castle. Enter Golaud and Pelleas.
Now be careful. Come this way. Come this way. You never yet have found your way down into these vaults?
Yes, once I did, only once, but that was long ago.
See there the stagnating water I told you about? Do you smell the stench of death that rises? We'll walk to the end of this great rock that juts out, then lean you down a bit. It will come up and strike you in the face. Now stoop down. Don't be afraid. Hold on to me. Let me have... No, not your hand. It might slip from my grasp. Your arm. Do you see the chasm? Pelleas? Pelleas?
Yes, I think I can see the very bottom. Can that be the light that is flickering so?
Yes, it is the lantern. You see, I waved it so to throw the light on the walls.
I'm stifling here. Come out.
Yes, come out.
They go out in silence. Scene 3. A terrace at the entrance to the vaults. Enter Golaud and Pelleas.
Ah, now I breathe again. I thought for a while I was going to be ill in those enormous caverns. It was all I could do not to fall. The very air there is heavy and dank, like a noisome mist of lead, and there's a darkness so thick that it lies in dense and poisoned masses. And now, out here, all air from all the sea, and how fresh is the breeze! Just see, fresh as are the leaves that begin to unfold on delicate bladelets of verdure. Ah, they have just been watering the flowers along the wall, and the smell of their green leaves and of roses still wet come to me up here. It must now be very near noon. They're already in the shadow of the tower. Yes, it is noon, for I hear the bells ringing and see the children going to the shore to bathe in the sea. Ah, my mother I see, and Melisande there at a window in the tower.
Yes, they have betaken themselves to a shady quarter. With regard to Melisande, I overheard whatever took place, and all that was said by you last night. I know quite well it was all childish play, but nevertheless it must not be repeated. She is delicate always, but she now needs careful treatment, all the more since she may very soon become a mother, and the slightest of shocks might bring a misfortune about. And this is not the first occasion I have noticed that there might exist something between her and you. Now you are older than she is. What I've said to you should be enough. Avoid her then as much as you're able, but not too pointedly, of course. Not too pointedly.
They go out. Scene 4. Before the castle. Enter Golaud and the child Yniold.
Come, suppose we sit down here a while, Yniold. Come, sit on my knee. From here we can see whatever happens there in the woods. I have not set eyes on you for ever so long. You, too, have forsaken me. You always stay with your little mother. See, why, here we are sitting just under the windows of your little mother, and perhaps she's kneeling at her evening prayers just at this time. Tell me, though, Yniold, she's very often with your uncle Pelléas, is she not?
Yes, yes, she is, dearest father, whenever you're not there.
Ah, see, there is somebody crossing the garden, and with a light. But I've been told that they were not good friends. It appears that they have many disputes, eh? Is it true?
Yes, yes, that's true.
Yes? Ah. But what are they about, these disputes of theirs?
They're about the door.
They are about the door, eh? What do you mean by saying that?
Why, because it must not be standing open.
Who does not wish that the door stay open? Now, come, tell me why they quarrel so.
I do not know, dearest father. 'Tis about the light or something.
It is not of the light that I am speaking. I am speaking of the door. No, you must not put your hand in your mouth so. Come, come.
Dearest father, I'll not do it again.
He weeps.
There. Why are you beginning to cry? What's happened to you?
Oh, dearest father, you've hurt me so much.
Hurt you, you say? Tell me where you're hurt. I did not mean to.
Oh, here, just here, on my little arm.
I did not mean to. Come, stop crying now, and tomorrow I shall have something for you.
What, dearest father?
Well, a quiver and arrows. You must tell me what you know of the door now.
Some great long arrows?
Yes, some very long arrows. Tell me why they don't seem to wish that the door should be kept open. See here, you must answer me now. No, open not your mouth as if to cry. I'm not displeased with you. Of what do they talk when they are together?
Pelléas and my little mother?
Yes, of what do they talk?
Of me, always of me.
Tell me what they say of you.
Oh, they say that I'll be very big.
Oh, damnation and the dead! Now, here am I like one that's blind, who must search for his lost gold across the whole sea floor. Yes, here I am, a mere new-born babe that's in a forest lost. And you! But come, Yniold, my mind was off. But really we must talk seriously now. Pelléas and your little mother, don't they sometimes talk of me when I am not with them?
Yes, dearest father.
Ah, and what do they say of me?
They tell me that I shall grow up just as big as you.
You always stay nearby?
Yes, of course, little father.
Do not they tell you sometimes to run away and play?
No, dearest father, they're afraid to have me go away.
They're afraid? How can you tell they're afraid?
They cry all the time when they're in the dark.
Ah.
That makes me cry myself.
Yes.
She is pale too, dearest father.
Ah. Give me patience, my God. Give me patience.
What, dearest father?
Nay, child, it was naught. In the forest I saw a wolf go by. Do they kiss from time to time, eh?
Do they kiss, dearest father? No, no. Oh, yes, dearest father, yes, once they did when it rained.
And you say that they kissed? Tell me how. But how, and what way did they kiss?
Why, like this, dearest father, just like this.
Laughing, he gives him a kiss on the mouth.
Oh, it's your beard, dearest father, how it pricks me, how it pricks me. Oh, and how grey it is growing, dearest father, and so your hair is too, so grey, so grey.
The window under which they are sitting is lighted up, and the light falls upon them.
Oh, look! My little mother has lighted her lamp now. There's a light, dearest father, there's a light.
Yes, I see a little light.
Let us go in too, dearest father, let us go in too.
Where wish you to go?
Where it is light, dearest father.
No, no, dearest child. Wait in the dark a little longer. One does not know. One does not know as yet. I think that Pelléas is mad.
No, dearest father, he is not mad, but he is very kind.
Would you like to see your mother?
Yes, I should, very much.
Then don't make a noise, and I'll lift you up as high as the window. It is too high for me, though I am pretty tall.
He lifts up the child.
Do not make the slightest noise. Your little mother would have a terrible fright. Can you see? Is she within the chamber?
Yes. Oh, it is light.
Quite alone there?
Yes. No, no. My uncle Pelléas is also there.
He?
Oh, dearest father, you are hurting me.
Never mind. Be still. I'll not do it again. Look in now. Look in now, Yniold. I did but slip. Speak very low. What do they?
Nothing at all, dearest father.
Are they now speaking?
No, dearest father, no, they do not speak.
They're doing what?
They're looking at the lamplight.
He and she?
Yes, dearest father.
And they do not speak.
No, dearest father, and they do not shut their eyes.
Are they not coming nearer each other?
No, dearest father, and they never once close their eyes. I'm afraid, so afraid.
Of what are you afraid? Keep looking. Keep looking.
Dearest father, won't you put me down now?
Keep looking.
Oh, I'm going to scream, dearest father. You must let me down now. You must let me down now.
Come, we'll go and see now what has taken place.
They go out. End of Act 3. Act 4 of Pelléas and Mélisande by Maurice Maeterlinck, translated by Henry Grafton Chapman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 4, Scene 1. A room in the castle. Pelléas and Mélisande enter and meet.
Where go you? I must speak with you surely tonight. Shall I see you?
Yes.
I've come from the bedroom of my father. He improves, and the physician has said that he now is saved. He knew me at once. Then he took my hand and said to me with the still, strange look he ever has had since he's been ailing, "Is it thou, Pelléas? Why, I have never noticed it before. Nevertheless, thou hast the grave and kindly look of those who will not live very long. Thou must make a voyage. Thou must go away. It is strange. I intend to obey. My mother heard him speak and wept tears of joy. Have you not observed it yourself? All about the house seems already reviving. One can hear people breathe and hear people walk. But listen, I hear them talking there behind this door now. Quick then, quick, answer quickly. Where shall I see you?
Where you will.
In the park there, beside the well of the blind men? You will? You will come?
Yes.
For this night will be the last. I'm going away, just as my father has said. You will see me no more.
Oh, do not say that, Pelleas. I shall always see you, and I shall always look at you.
'Twill not do much good to look. I'll be so far off you never can see me again.
What has happened now, Pelleas? I don't understand what it all means.
Now go. We must not stay. I hear them talking there behind this door now.
They go out. Enter Arkel with Mélisande.
Now at last the father of Pelleas has been saved. Now at last that disease, that sturdy old minister of death from our castle has gone. Some little joy and a gleam of the sun may at length find entrance to our house. And it was time. For ever since you came, we have done nothing here but move in whispers round an invalid's bed. On my word, I have been sorry for thee, Mélisande. I have watched thee too. Here hast thou been, not caring much, very likely, yet thou hast the strange mean and errant look of a creature, ever waiting for some dreadful doom in the sun, in a garden fair. All this I cannot explain, but I have been sorry at seeing thee so, for thou art too young and too lively already to live day and night in the atmosphere of death. Now at last all this will soon be changed. At my age, and here we have perhaps the soundest results of my lifetime, at my age there has grown up in me the belief one can often rely on events themselves, for I've always found a being that's fair and young creates around itself everything that is youthful, fair, full of joy. Thou wilt now be the one to open us the door for such a new era as I foresee. Come to me. What makes thee stand like that without speaking or raising thine eyes? I have kissed thee, my child, but a single time till now, the day that brought thee here. Nevertheless, an old man feels the need now and then just to touch with his lips the brow of a maid or the cheek of a child, to keep on trusting in the freshness of life, and drive away for a moment the menaces of death. Are my lips so old thou dost fear them? How I have pitied thee through all these last months.
Grandsire, I have not been so unhappy.
Let me take a good look at thee. So, come quite close. Just a look. One has such a craving for beauty alongside of death.
Enter Golaud.
Pelleas goes tonight.
You have some blood on your brow. What did that?
Naught. I have just made my way through a hedgerow of thorns.
Bend a little your head, my lord, so that I may wipe off your brow.
Golaud repulsing her.
I do not wish you to touch me. Do you hear? Begone. I did not speak to you. Who knows where my sword is? I have come to look for my sword.
'Tis here on the prayer-stool.
Bring it to me.
To Arkel.
They have just found another peasant, it appears, starved to death down there by the sea. One would think they all were bound to expire in our sight.
To Mélisande.
How now? Where's my sword? What makes you tremble like that? You are not going to be killed. All that I wished to do was to inspect my sword blade. I should not use the sword for such a purpose. Come, what makes you look at me like a beggar? I have not come your charity a-craving. You're hoping to see something written in my eyes. Well, I should see nothing yours might have to tell me. Do you fancy that I have discovered something?
To Arkel.
Do you see those great eyes, and how proud of the wealth of their beauty?
I see a great innocence only.
A great innocence only? No innocence as great as they are. They are more pure than the eyes of a lamb. Why, God might take a lesson in innocence from them. A great innocence only. Just see here. I am so close I can feel even the breath that their lids make in closing. And nevertheless I am less far from the secrets of the other world than I am from knowing aught of those eyes. A great innocence only. More than innocence surely. One would think that the angels of heaven were forever baptizing themselves there. I know them well, those eyes. I have seen them at work. Keep them shut. Keep them shut, or I'll close them for many a day. I tell you not to put your hand up to your throat so. What I say is perfectly simple. In my mind, there's nothing behind it. If I had something else in my mind, what should prevent my speaking out? Ah, do not try to escape. Come here. Ah, that hand. Give it here. Ah, your hands are all feverish. Get you away. 'Tis your flesh that disgusts me. Get you away. 'Tis not a question of flight any more.
He seizes her by the hair.
You shall follow me on your knees. Get you down on your knees. Your long hair may after all be good for something. First right, then to the leftward, next left, then to the rightward. Absalom, Absalom, forward now. Now then, backward. On the ground now, on the ground now. There you see how soon I laugh like an old man.
Arkel running up.
Golaud.
Golaud suddenly assuming calmness.
You shall do whatever you choose. Do you see? All that has not the least importance for me. I am too old. What's more, I am not playing the spy. I shall leave it to chance. Aye, and then, even then, just because 'tis the custom, even then, just because 'tis the custom.
He goes out.
What is this? Is he drunken?
Mélisande in tears.
No, but he loves me no more. I am very unhappy.
If I were God, on the hearts of men I should have pity.
Scene 2. A terrace in the twilight. The child Yniold is discovered trying to move a large stone.
Oh, but this stone is heavy. It is more heavy than I. It is more heavy than everybody. It is the heaviest thing. I see my golden ball in between the rock and this big naughty old stone, and I am not able to reach it. My little arm is not long enough, and this great stone here will not let anybody lift it. It is just as if it were rooted in the ground here.
Distant bleating of a flock of sheep.
Oh, I hear the weeping of sheep. There's no sunshine any more. All the little sheep, oh, Here they come. They're coming. Oh, what a lot. Oh, what a lot. They're scared of the dark. Hey, they're crowding. How are they crowding? They're crying, and how they hurry. And there are some that will keep to the right side, and now they're all pushing that way. But they can't do that. Now the shepherd pelts them with some pebbles. Oh, oh, now they are coming this way. I'll see them all close to. What a lot there are. Now at last they're all keeping still. Shepherd? Why don't they talk any more?
The shepherd off stage.
Why, because they are not on their way to the stable.
Where go they? Shepherd? Shepherd? Where go they? Oh, now he can't hear. They've gone too far away. They're making no more noise. They were not on their way to the stable. Then where will they sleep for the night? Oh, oh, it is so dark. I shall tell someone something of this.
He goes out. Scene 3. A fountain in the park. Enter Pelléas.
This is our last night. 'Tis the last night, and all must now be ended. I've been playing like a child around a thing whose existence I did not suspect. I have played and dreamt with all the snares of destiny around me. What is it that's now waked me up all at once? I fly now with a cry of joy and of dismay, as though a blind man should take flight from his home that was on fire. And I shall tell her I'm going to fly. It is late. Still she does not come. It would be better if I went and saw her not. I shall have to take a good long look at her this time. There are certain things about her I've already forgot. One would think that at times it had been 100 years since I had seen her, and never heretofore have I gazed in her gaze. There's nothing left for me if I leave her like that. My memories of her, taking a few drops of water away in a wallet made of cambric. I must let myself look for this last only time to the depths of her heart. I know that I must tell her all that I never have told.
Enter Mélisande.
Pelléas!
Melisande? Is it you, Melisande?
Yes.
Come here. Do not stay out there in the rim of moonlight. Come in here. We have so many things to tell each other. Come in here within this linden's shade.
Let me stay here in the light.
There we might be seen from the windows of the tower. Come in here. We'll be perfectly safe here. Be careful. Suppose we were seen.
Let them see me then.
What is it? Did you come away without their finding it out?
Yes, with your brother asleep.
It is late. In an hour they will bar up the castle. We ought to be careful. Why was it that you came so late?
'Twas because your brother had a nightmare. Then, too, my dress in some way got caught on one of the door studs. Look, here you see it is torn. So I lost all that time and had to run.
Poor dear Melisande. I'm almost afraid to touch you yet. Yes, you are still out of breath, just like a poor driven bird. 'Tis for me that you did all this? I can hear your heart beat just as though it were my own. Come to me. Come nearer to me.
But why do you smile?
I did not smile, or else I smiled for joy, all unaware. There's much more reason, it would seem, to weep.
We came here one day, but that was a long time ago. I well remember.
Yes, that was long months ago, but then I did not yet know. Do you know why I have wanted you to come here tonight?
No.
'Tis perhaps the only time that we shall ever meet. I see I must forever go away.
What makes you always say you're going away?
And must I tell you what you know very well? Do you not know what I am going to tell you?
I do not know.
You do not know the reason why I have to leave you? You do not know that it is because...
He kisses her suddenly.
I love you.
Mélisande in a low voice.
I love you too.
What have you said, Melisande? For I could hardly hear what you said. We have broken the ice with irons red hot, and you say that in a voice that comes from the world's end, and I was hardly able to hear. You love me? And you too love me? You have loved me since when?
I always have, since the first time we met.
One would think that your voice had come o'er the sea in the spring. I believe I never have heard it till now. 'Tis as though it had rained on my heart. And this you say so simply, too, like an angel answering questions. I can scarcely believe it, Melisande. But why should you love me? And why do you love me? Is it true what you've said? You're not trying to deceive? You're not lying to me just to cheer me a little?
No, I never should lie, though I lie to your brother.
Oh, but the way you say that. Your voice, it is as fresh and as free as a spring. It falls upon my lips like purest water. It falls like purest water on my hands. Give to me your hands. Oh, your hands are so little. Oh, I did not know that you were so very lovely. I had never seen so lovely a thing before you. I could not rest everywhere I sought through all the house, everywhere I sought through all the country, but never any beauty could find. And now, today, I have found you, found it in you. I don't believe there is in all the world any woman more lovely. Are you there? I can't hear you breathe any more.
At you I have been looking.
Why do you look at me in so sad a way? The shadows reach us already. It's grown too dark 'neath the trees here. Come where 'tis lighter. Here 'tis too dark for us to see how happy we are. Come, there is left us so little time.
No, stay where we are. I am nearer to you now here where it is dark.
Where are your eyes? You would not run away? You have not a thought for me, not even now?
I have. I had no other thought.
Your eyes were somewhere else.
I saw you somewhere else.
Your thoughts are wandering. Why is that? I do not think you can be happy.
Yes, I am very happy, but I am sad too.
What is that noise? They're closing the doors.
Yes, they've shut the doors. I heard them.
And now we cannot get in. Hear the sound of the locks. Now listen. The chains have fallen. It is too late.
Thank God.
You? But now? Now it has got beyond our power. Now all is lost. Now all is won. Yes, all is won tonight. Come. My heart beats up like mad, so it throbs in my bosom.
He takes her in his arms.
Just hear it. My heart is very near to choking me. Come. It is fair here in the darkness.
There is somebody there behind us.
No, I can see no one.
I know I heard a noise.
I hear only your heart that beats in the dark.
I heard a rustling among the dead leaves.
'Tis the wind that's grown suddenly still. It fell away while we were in each other's arms.
See there, how long are our shadows tonight?
They intertwine to where the flower garden ends. See how they kiss far off from us? Just see them.
Mélisande in a muffled voice.
He's behind yonder tree.
Who?
Golaud.
Golaud? Where, though? I do not see.
There, the end of our shadows.
Yes, now I see. We must not turn round too suddenly.
He has brought his sword.
And mine is not by me.
Oh, I know he saw us kiss.
He does not know he's been seen by us. Now, do not move, nor even turn your head, or he would rush out at once. He still is watching. He still is perfectly quiet. Now go. Go like lightning out this way. I'll wait for him. I'll hold him back.
No.
Go. go, he saw it all. He'll kill us both.
He may.
He comes. Your lips, then.
Yes.
They embrace desperately.
Oh, all the stars of heaven are falling.
On me as well.
Once more, then. Give them.
Holy.
Golaud falls upon them sword in hand and strikes down Pelléas, who falls at the edge of the fountain. Mélisande flies in terror. Mélisande in flight.
Oh, I am only a coward. Oh, I am but a coward.
Golaud pursues her through the woods in silence. End of Act 4. Act 5 of Pelléas and Mélisande by Maurice Maeterlinck, translated by Henry Grafton Chapman. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 5, Scene 1. A room in the castle. Arkel, Golaud, and the physician are discovered in a corner of the room. Mélisande lies on the bed.
It is not from such a paltry little wound she is going to die. 'Twould not kill so much as a bird. So it is not you that killed her, you see, my gracious lord. Do not distress yourself so much. What's more, no one has said that we shall not save her, e'en now.
No. I feel sure that we are quiet in spite of ourselves in her chamber. It is not a good omen. Mark the way in which she sleeps. Very slow. One would think that her soul forever were cold.
I have slain without cause. Oh, is this not enough to wring tears from a stone? They had kissed, to be sure, but as little children might. Brother, sister they were. And I of a sudden, 'twas in spite of myself, do you see? 'Twas in spite of myself.
Have a care. I think she now is waking.
Open yonder window.
Is this the window that you mean, Mélisande?
No, I mean the great window. I would see.
Is not the air from the sea too cold for you tonight?
Do it.
Thank you. Can that be the sun that is setting?
Yes, it is the sun that is setting on the sea. It is late. How do you feel tonight, Mélisande?
Well, why do you ask me how I feel? I have never in my life felt better. Nevertheless, it seems to me that I know something now.
What is that? I do not understand.
Neither do I understand each thing that I say, do you see? I do not know what I have said. I do not know what I know. I say no longer what I would.
Yes, you do. I am only too glad you are able to say so much. You have been a little delirious these last days, and no one understood you then. But now, at last, that is all past and gone.
I do not know. Are you alone in the room now, grandsire?
No, as yet the physician has not gone. 'Tis he that cured you.
Ah.
And then there's one other person as well.
Who is it?
'Tis... But you must not be afraid. He has no desire to do you harm, that is certain. If you're afraid, he'll go away. 'Tis an unhappy man.
Who is it?
'Tis your husband, child. 'Tis Golaud.
Is Golaud here now? Why does he not come speak to me then?
Golaud dragging himself to the bed.
Melisande! Melisande!
Is that you, Golaud? I hardly should have known you any more. 'Tis the evening sun that shone in my eyes. Why are you looking at the walls? You have grown so thin and so old. Has it been a very long time since we met?
Golaud to Arkel and to the physician.
Will you kindly leave us now for a while? I'm sorry, dear friends, but I shall leave the chamber door wide open. 'Twill not be very long. I have something I wish to tell her. Otherwise, I could never die in peace. Will you go? I shall let you return in a moment. Do not, I pray, refuse me this. I'm a miserable man.
Arkel and the physician go out.
Melisande, are you sorry for me? Sorry as I am for you? Melisande, can you not forgive, Melisande?
Yes, yes, I have forgiven you. What is there to forgive?
I did you so much wrong, Melisande. I can never express how much wrong I have done. But now I see. I can see it very clearly today. From the very first day, it all has been my fault. All that has happened to us. Yes, all that will happen too. If I could only tell you, you would see how I see it now. I see all. I see all. But I loved you so. I loved you so. But as it is, someone soon will die. 'Tis I that am to die, and I'm anxious to know. I should like to ask you now. You will not take offense. You must speak the absolute truth to a man who's going to die. And he must know the absolute truth, for if not, he could never sleep in peace. Now will you swear to tell the absolute truth?
Yes.
Did you love Pelléas?
Why, yes, I did love him. Is he here?
You do not understand. Don't you want to understand me? So it seems. So it seems. Well then, 'tis this. I now am asking whether you loved him with a love that's forbid. Were you? Tell me, were you ever guilty? Speak, speak. Yes, yes, yes.
No, no. We were not either of us guilty. Why are you asking me all this?
Melisande, I beg you tell the truth for the love of God.
Why should what I have said not be the truth?
Lie no more like this at the moment of death.
Who is it that is to die? Is it I?
You and I as well, after you, and we must have the very truth. Now at last, we've got to have the truth. Do you hear? Tell me all. Tell me all. I will forgive you all.
Why am I going to die? I did not know I was.
Now you know it at last. It was time. Hurry, hurry. Tell me the truth, the very truth.
The very truth. The very truth.
Are you there, Melisande? Are you there? 'Tis not natural, this, Melisande. Are you there?
Catching sight of Arkel and the physician at the door.
Yes, yes. You now may come in. I've learned no more. It all was useless. already she's too far away. I never now shall know. I shall go to my grave as one that's blind.
What have you done? You will kill her, Golaud.
I already have killed her.
Mélisande?
Is it you, grandsire?
Yes, my daughter. Can I do aught to help you?
Is it true that the winter is coming?
Made you think of asking that?
Because it's cold, and there are not any leaves left.
Are you cold? Would you not have us shut the windows?
No, do not shut them till the sun's in the depth of the sea. It goes down very slow. That means that the winter is coming.
That you do not like?
Oh no, I fear the cold. I'm afraid of great frosts.
You're better now?
Yes, yes. I've not any longer all those troubles.
Will you look at your child?
What child?
Why, your own. 'Tis your little daughter.
Where then is she?
She's here.
Why, how strange. It seems I cannot raise my arms up to take her.
That is because you are so weak still. I will hold her myself. Now, see me.
But she does not smile. She's very little. She's going to weep as well. I'm sorry for her.
The serving women of the castle gradually come into the room and take their places in silence along the wall, where they wait. Golaud rising hastily.
What is this? What is the meaning of all these women coming in here?
The maiden servants they are.
Who was it, then, that bade them come in?
It was not I.
What has brought you all in here? You were not called by anyone here. What business have you in here? But what does it all mean? Can't you speak?
The serving women make no reply.
You must not speak so loud. She's going to sleep. She has now closed her eyes.
It is not.
No, no. You see, she still is breathing.
Her eyes are full of tears, but it now is her soul that is weeping. Wherefore does she so stretch forth her arms? What would she?
'Tis toward the child, no doubt. 'Tis the struggle of the mother against the...
At such a time? At such a time? You have to tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
It may be...
In a moment? Oh, I have something to tell her. Melisande, Melisande, leave me with her. Leave me with her now, pray.
No, go not to her. Disturb her no more. Do not speak to her. You do not know this being, the soul.
It was not my doing. It was not my doing.
Have a care. Have a care. We ought to speak in a whisper after this. We must disturb her no more, for the soul is a creature of silence, and would fain alone take its departure. See how timidly she suffers now. But oh, the sadness, Golaud, the sadness of everything we see. Oh.
At this point, all the serving women fall on their knees at the end of the room. Arkel turning round.
What is this?
The physician approaching the bed and touching the body.
They are right. They know.
A long pause.
But I saw naught. Are you quite sure?
Yes, yes.
I heard nothing at all. So quickly. So she is gone without speaking.
Golaud sobbing.
Oh.
You should not stay here now, Golaud. It is silence she needs from now on. Now come. Now come. It is dreadful, but it was not of your doing. She was such a quiet little creature, such a timid one, and silent too. She was a lonely, little, sad, mysterious being, as indeed we all are. There she lies, looking as she might be the elder sister of her child. But come, we must not allow the child to remain here in this chamber. It must live on now, as things are, and replace her. 'Tis the turn of the poor little creature.
They go out silently. The end. End of Act 5. End of Pelléas and Mélisande by Maurice Maeterlinck, translated by Henry Grafton Chapman.